knowing the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy. God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies. Pray for my enemies. I get the tendency. You kind of finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the higher. These ain't come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Jets of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Already here, they're audible to something else.
70 reps, 60 average, 60.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton. 65 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Now Kane York for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Jets nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw. Mason. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. Huge play there for the Jets. 63 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mason. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 65 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jets 7.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Heroes extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play is drawn up in an offensive playbook. If everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
They'll go again with Genty. Breaks the tackle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 76 yards on the ground here for Harris. It's a first down.
For a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Now they'll change things up.
70 Rangers, 50, 18, Warriors, 70.
Off the play fake. Tompkins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Coconut, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Tompkins. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
60 Bison. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Ready?
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jets' 35-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jets 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone of the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy taking the ride, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
It's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, he can turn it to a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Mason. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Rio first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And out falling clean.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some 6 yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Yeah, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Woods. 20, 5, touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf.
Today is track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they've been on the field? And you know how both know? One big play, though, gets them right back up to that
First
level.
and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I say the G. Hey, watch him do it.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards for number 11.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
60 Eagles, 60.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs.
17-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Back. Cowboy 80. 70 Ready,
On first down, it's Genty. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
The 16-yard line.
That was a really nice play. They able to stack that one up. But they get back it up. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of it, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80. Hey, Cowboy 80.
I'm coming.
Looking to throw. Tompkins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll try to run for it with Genty. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions, Warriors 70, 60 Bobcats, 6 go.
On fourth down, Tompkins. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down the turf. Incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone, and with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical and go ahead and do that, what you really want are a couple of big plays, eat up chunks of yardage, and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football. Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now 2nd and 5. Of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, it's Woods. Busts through the tackle. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down. Operating from the gun, Mason. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
At the 28-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Woods. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 148 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Mason. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I said, here's a stop on third down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Well, they picked up the first down. Well, I was going to say, I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. It's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that ball.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And now they'll audible to something else.
18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run on 1st down. It's Woods. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. In motion left is Wilson. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. On 3rd down, it's Woods. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they'll go ahead and burn it. And so we'll see what happens.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And it is good. Well, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Let's go.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go street, go rig, go.
Throwing to start the drive. Tompkins. Open middle down the field. It's Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. It doesn't speak to the parity in the NFL. Roughly half the teams.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 82 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Pinheiro's extra play up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
24. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second in a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
19, Dragon, 70 Red, Warriors, 17, 19, Tiger, 19, 30.
Second and 2. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it on. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time I think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
First and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Woods. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2. It went right back to him, but you pretty much have nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll try the left side. It's Woods.
An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 183 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Rio de Janeiro, first down.
Feeling like a freak on the leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt deceived? Nothing in my life.
Now a first carry here for the running back.
Tackle there by Nick Cross.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They work now on 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Woods. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The loss Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Come on, 19.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 of the red zone. It's a big play here for Vegas. 44 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now the middle, and it's complete.
A gain of 18.
And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Genty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's a quick throw right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback. And it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, go.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Arian Smith, 62 yards. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 31. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
A run straight ahead with Genty. They'll take this one for about 4th and 4. Here's 3rd and 5.
Jarius Sneed on the tackle.
And now they'll shift things around.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Tompkins. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
No gain on the
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
65 catch. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Go.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
15 yards.
First down. Come 79.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 65.
Back to throw again. Oh, man, open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone by rights. That should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their 25-yard line. Look for points that we've seen scored. Neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want a total sellout to stop the run. But you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards now, a big one.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Woods. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Back to throw. Mason. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Operating from the gun, Mason. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. An audible here to get a new look. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it made complete. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Mason. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. And Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Jets 52, Raiders 31. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Let's go now.
And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Jets pressure 2 launches down the goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
27-yard line.
Off-play action. Tompkins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense all game long. They've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's got some space here. Off to the races. Inside the 20. But such a costly interception. Nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close. They are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now they're deep
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over. The Jets advance to the next round as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.